Your today may not be easy. Push through. You can do it. Push through. You can make it. Push through. There's a better future ahead of you, and you're going to be successful. Yes, God bless you so much. Good evening, and I welcome all of you to the Real Money Me Show. My name is Lady Reverend Mrs. Charlotte Odro, and I'm so grateful we are here today to share and to learn and become better. You cannot do without studying and getting to know so many things about every step you take in life. You cannot just jump and just take a decision without knowing the consequences that comes with it. Life is all about just getting a point in your life, learning, studying, become better. Sometimes we feel in life, it doesn't mean you can't do it. If you want to get there, you want to be better, you want to make it in life, you get to a point where you fail. You fail doesn't mean that it's the end of your life. Failing means it's a place to learn and become better. Try it next time and become better. Try it because you can win it again. Sometimes we allow our failure today makes us feel as if we can't do it again. But your failure is a sign of success. Your failure is a sign of a better future for you. So even when you fail, tell yourself, there is a better future ahead of me. This is a sign that I am going to be a great person. So don't allow anybody to use your falling or your mistakes to judge you. Don't allow anybody to point out at you because of your past. Tell them, I am not visiting my past again. Do you know why? I have sold everything in my past. I don't live there again. I have built a new one. That is my future. That is where I live. So if people keep on visiting your past, they want to visit it. Tell them where they go to visit is being sold already. And you're not the owner again. You are a new owner to a new destiny. Tell yourself that you can do it. Remember to go to all my social media platforms. Facebook, The Real Woman in Me Official. You go to YouTube, Reverend Dr. Charlotte Odro. Instagram, you get The Real Woman in Me _ The Real Woman in Me _ I am so grateful to announce to you that you know something. We are coming your way with something great. The Real Woman in Me, we are touching lives. So if you are watching me today, don't ever say you can't get there, because you will get there by the grace of God and your determination and your commitment and focus on what God has said He's taking you, what God is going to do with you. Thank you so much for this evening. We are talking about knowing yourself. Who are you? Because if you don't know yourself, you let people define who you are. If you don't know what you carry, you lose everything. I read something in John chapter 4, the verse 6 going. There was this Samaritan woman that went to fetch water, but Jesus was right there waiting for her. She never knew Jesus would be there waiting for her. She never even believed herself that she can do it again. She never even believed there is hope in her life, because people had already told her how useless she is. Your husband may have told you you are not of any use. Your wife may have told you, are you a man? We get to a point in life situations and troubles, or the things we go to, the people we love, the people we trust, they make us feel as if we are useless and there's nothing good in us. Do you know why? Because sometimes they are met new people and they want to compare us to the new people. Listen, don't waste your time on somebody who will not value you. Don't waste your time on people that will compare you to other people. You cannot compare me to anyone. Do you know why? I am different, I am special, and I'm not like anybody, and I will never be like anybody. My type can never be found. Say that to yourself. So this is the story I saw in John chapter 4, the verses going. The Samaritan woman went to the well to go and fetch water. She went alone because many people have already tagged her. Many people have taken things to say about her. Many people have a picture of her. Many people crucify and bring her down. So society have rejected her. Society have neglected her. So she goes and she has accepted the things society tells her. Because true, what society is saying about her, she get one or two evidences that proves that what they're saying is true. Because she has got a past. Because she has made some mistakes in the past. Because she took some steps and she never made it. Because she took some decisions and she failed out of it. So people use that to tag her and point her. And that makes her feel as if she doesn't belong where other people belong. So she went there to fetch water. But one thing I love about this God that we serve is that at the weakest time of your life, at the point where you are giving up, at the point where you think there is no hope, at the point where all hope is gone, at the point where you think you can't do it again, he comes through, he pulls through, and he makes it work for you. Jesus was with the disciples, but when they got to the well, Jesus told them to go and get food. He will wait there. I don't understand why Jesus should be there alone, because some of them have to be around him, but he told all of them to go. You see, for your sake, what God is about to do, for your sake, the things God can go through for you, you have no idea. You don't even know who you are. That is why you don't value yourself. So some of the women, they don't know who they are, and they allow just anything to happen to them. By chance, I got to watch a video on social media by a lady that was confident to talk about her sleeping with a dog. I cried. Do you know why? Because she doesn't know who she is. She has this value herself, and she calls herself, or she says that because of the money. She asks people, have you seen this kind of money before? You are worth more than the money you think they have given to you. But because you don't know who you are, you allow society to disvalue who you are. There's so many young ladies out there who go to Dubai, go to other places, and I can't just believe it. We've got people who have got money, the Arabs, or people who have got money that have no dignity for human beings. And they want to, excuse me to use the word, poo-poo in the mouth of these young ladies for money. And they disvalue themselves. I don't blame them. Do you know why? They've lost their value. They don't even believe in themselves. They've lost count of how many times people have said they are good for nothing, and they have understood or accepted those words, and anything that comes their way, they are good to go. There are young ladies I know that are doing prostitution not because they wanted to do it, but whilst they were growing, words were said about them. People spoke, pointed hands at them, and for that they lost their self-esteem, and they thought they were nothing. They thought they can't do it. They thought there was no hope, and therefore they settled for just anything just to survive. I came here to tell you this. If everybody is telling you there's no use of you, let me use the woman at the well, the woman that met Jesus at the well, John chapter 4, the verse is going. Let me use as an example to you to tell you there is hope. For your sake, Jesus is calling you. For your sake, Jesus will pave the way for you. If you will get there, it is you to take a decision now. Accept that you are better than where you are. You are better than what your husband tells you. You are better than what your wife tells you. Yes, they think there is no good in you. That is their thought. What about God? What is God saying about you? And what are you also saying about yourself? Why are you allowing the negativity you see around you to tell you, yes, what people say is true? They may have evidences to tell you can't make it. Their evidence doesn't end it. Their evidence that is not the last point of your life. Their evidence is where God is going to start with you, and use their same evidence to lift you up again. So when this woman met Jesus, when this woman saw Jesus, Jesus said, give me water to drink. She said, how can you and I have a connection? How can a sinner like me have a place with you? How can a prostitute like me? How can an uneducated person like me? How can a rich and a poor? How can a rich man who has lost value, rich woman who has money, has connections, but has lost value in life because of marriage, because of health, or because of some circumstances? Jesus said, you are here for water that doesn't last. Jesus is trying to tell the woman, you are allowing mere men to conclude on your life. You are allowing mere men to decide who you should be. You are allowing that man you call a husband to tell you who you have to be. You have disvalued yourself because of who they think or what they think you should be. You have allowed a mere man, a mere mortal that relies on God to tell you what you must do and where you must go and the limit you can get. Have you forgotten the one that brings people up? His name is God. Have you forgotten the one that everybody rejects? He picks them up, changes them, and makes them better in life. Why are you relying on the things people tell you? Yes, I don't blame you, because some people trust in their husbands, trust in their wives, trust in their fathers and their mothers. They believed in them. So whatever they say about them, that is what they believe in. Many women have lost their self-esteem because of marriage, and they are there and they are being tormented. They are there and they are being told you are not beautiful. They are saying that if you leave me, you have nowhere to go. If you leave me, you have no future. I am the source of your life, and if you leave me, so you have picked your husbands as your God. You have picked your wives as your God, and therefore you have neglected God and what God is saying about you. So some are dying in the marriage, they can't leave. Do you know why? Because if they leave, they have nowhere to go. If they leave, because they say that if they leave, they can't make it in life. Some are in a relationship, they are not married yet, and the guy makes you feel he pays your school fees, he feeds your family, he gives you your pocket money, and therefore you are stuck with him even when he treats you so bad. Let me tell you this, he may be paying for your school fees, but he's not paying for your life. He may be giving you food, but he doesn't give you life. There is a God that when you sleep, he takes care of you. If he can give you life and you can rise up or get up the next morning, do you think he cannot feed you? Do you think he cannot clothe you? It's because you've lost it. You don't even know who he is in your life. You don't value who he is in your life, and therefore you allow mere men, mortal men, to get into your mind. Listen, you are better off than to be with somebody that has no respect, that doesn't see your value, that rejects you, that doesn't care who you are. Anyone that will use negative words to bring your self-esteem down, you don't need to be with them. Anyone that rejects who you are, you don't need to be with them. Anyone that makes you feel that you need to be them and not be yourself, no, you don't need to be there. That toxic relationship, that toxic boyfriend-girlfriend relationship that is killing and taking your self-esteem away, you don't need to be there. You need to be a place where you are valued, you are respected, you are honored, you are celebrated. For people to tell you, no, there is something special about you. We believe in you. Do it. You can do it. Stand on your own. Build yourself and become better. Because you are useful to God. If you are no more important to God, he would have killed you by now. Don't allow the marriage tell you who you are. Don't allow your job tell you who you have to be. Allow God tell you who you have to be. So when Jesus met that woman, the woman said, what do you have to fetch the water? I have nothing to help you fetch the water. And Jesus said, if you know who you are speaking with, you will give me the water. Because the water you're about to fetch, you will taste again. But the water I carry, you will never taste again. The woman didn't understand what was going on. He said, who are you? Are you a prophet? Who are you? Jesus said, I am that I am. Then the woman said, are you the one the prophet spoke about? Then Jesus asked the woman, where is your husband? The woman said, I have no husband. Then Jesus said, you have spoken right. Because even the man you are staying with is not your husband. This is a big question mark. The woman Jesus is speaking to is sleeping with somebody's husband or sleeping with a man that has not married her. She doesn't even qualify to speak to Jesus. She doesn't even deserve to be in his presence. But one thing I love about Jesus, what men are saying is not what Jesus is saying. What mere mortals are saying about you is not what the Lord is saying about you. Jesus said, I know you. I know who you are. You have been with more than 5 men. They are all no more with you. Even the one you are with is not yours. I know your ways. I know your mistakes. I've seen your weakness. But I still want you. I still want to use you. You know, sometimes you think that abortion you did, you think that mistake you made in that marriage, in the job, in in your life. You think that is the end of it. That is the conclusion of your life. But Jesus said, if you can let go of that burden, if you can let go of that situation, if you can let go of that abortion issue, that thing you did, and let God be God in your life. He knows what you've done, but he still wants you. So why do you tell yourself you are not good? Why do you tell yourself you can't do it? Why do you give yourself up to just anything for the name of there's no hope in your life? When I watched this young girl on Facebook, I cried. You know why? She's somebody's daughter. She's somebody's sister. She's somebody's family. If she is in my family, I will feel so bad for her. Because what she's going through, she may think she's okay in front of you, but I know deep down they suffer. They go through a lot. Other people are doctors. Other people are lawyers. Other women are business people doing things and making it in life. Do you think she doesn't want to be like them? Do you think if she has that opportunity, she will be there? Maybe she also got the opportunity, but she couldn't value it and she lost it. Maybe she got the opportunity, but she didn't get people to empower her or lift her up, and she has messed it up. And she thinks that's not good. Maybe she failed in school. So her failure, mothers and fathers said, oh, there's nothing good in you. You are good for nothing. And she has accepted. She has accepted that thing and is fighting her. She has accepted that weakness and she has given up and accepted what people think about her. So anything that comes her way, she doesn't care. You are watching. You are listening to me. Maybe you have also given up. You pay your marriage, pay your education, pay what family says, pay your environment. You think there's nothing good in you. You didn't pass the exam. You were not able to make business. You couldn't do well and all that. It doesn't mean there's nothing good in you. There's something special about you. All you need to do, avail yourself for God to use you. When Jesus told this to the woman, she said, are you a prophet? You have said things that I know I've done in secret. So how did you get to know? Jesus said, I came because of you. I'm ready to use you if you're ready to allow yourself for me to use you. Yes, you can do it. Yes, you have the capability. Yes, you have the strength. Yes, you have the ability to do it. Don't you give up on yourself. Don't you say you can't make it. Don't tell yourself it's impossible for you. All you have to do, try it. Stand tall. Don't give up. Hold on to faith. Hold on to prayer. Push hard. Don't ever give up. Push like a woman at the labor ward, ready to bring the baby out. When it's time for push, we don't care the people around. When it's time for push, we don't care how naked we are. We are pushing that miracle out. We are pushing that business out. You are pushing that marriage out, and nobody can stop you, because where you stand is between you and your God. Life it's not what people think. Life is what you think about yourself. Life is what God is saying about you. What they say doesn't matter. But what God says is what is important. Don't die in that marriage. Don't die in that relationship because you think there's nothing good in you. You can stand. With the moment you start believing in yourself, your partners will start believing in you. The moment you build your self-esteem, your partners will begin to believe in you and give you respect. The moment you make your husband understand what you say doesn't affect me, what you think about me is not who I am. The moment you begin to bring who you are out, standing to be courageous and making a step of your life and bringing a change, the same people that look down upon you will be the same people that will celebrate you, because they thought they had done with you. They thought everything has come to an end. But if you're able to push through, if you're able to believe in yourself, the same people will say, we thought there was no hope, but she has brought hope. And some of us are going to look up to where she has been or where she's going to also build herself up. You are for signs and miracles. So don't allow your present situation destroy you. Don't allow any situation you find yourself destroy you. There are people that says that because I have 2-3 kids, therefore my body shape. My husband says, look at your tummy. My husband says, look at your shape. My husband says, look at that. So because of that, you've lost yourself. You've lost everything. You think there is no hope. Your body is not good. You're not attractive again. Listen, I told a woman, listen, if somebody says your tummy is big, tell the person, my kids are my testimony. That's it. Nothing else should tell you you can do it, because you can do it. Nothing else should tell you you are a failure, because you are not a failure. When Jesus met that woman and spoke into her life and lifted her spirit up, she moved to the town where Jesus said, I have met a man. I have met a man that has said things that is in the secret to me. I have had an encounter with this man. I have met somebody who have told me I am capable. I am here today to tell you, you are capable. You may be striving. You may be going through a lot. You may be crying. You may be dying today, brokenhearted, disappointed, dejected, rejected. But hey, I hear a voice telling me there is hope. I hear a voice telling me you don't need to die, because tomorrow will be a greater day for you. Your today may not be easy. Push through. You can do it. Push through. You can make it. Push through. There's a better future ahead of you, and you're going to be successful. The woman at the well, because Jesus spoke into her life turned around. She got a change in her life, and she began to move and do exploits. You can also do the same. Don't settle on just anything. Don't settle on just what they are telling you. Don't settle with what they are showing to you. Don't allow your past to crucify you. Don't allow your mistakes to destroy you. If God wanted to kill you when you made your mistake, he would have done it. But if he gave you another chance, means he needs you and you're important to him. You tried the first marriage. Things are not working. You are still there. You don't know what to do again. The first thing to do is to know who you are. Find yourself. Believe in yourself and take a step to build yourself. If you start building yourself, it is easy for you to help the other party. But if you don't know who you are, how do you help your relationship? If you don't know who you are, how do you stand tall and lift the other party out? You have to start believing in yourself. Take that step, that bold step. Try it. You can do it. Don't settle on just anybody teaching anyhow. And to my young girls that goes to other places, Dubai, other countries, all in the name of money. And people sleep with you, dogs sleep with you, they poo-poo and all that they are saying in the name of money. What is it for? Don't you know you are better than that situation? Don't you know your value in life? Why do you allow society to disvalue you because they think you are good for nothing? You are good for something. You are good for a better life. All you need to do is hold on. All you need to do is to believe in yourself. All you need to do is to tell yourself, I'm taking a step of faith and I'm going to take over and change my situation. And you're good to go. I just want you to know that knowing yourself, finding yourself, believing in yourself, taking a step in life is the first thing to do. To be liberated, to be set free, to be set loose in life depends on you. So if the marriage will work, it depends on you. If the ministry will work, it depends on you. If your children will be successful, it depends on you. So find yourself, find a place and build yourself. You are better off than where you find yourself. You are better off in that situation. You are better off. So don't allow anything to limit you. When this woman met Jesus, her life turned around. So you, when you meet Jesus, your life will turn around. It is time to take over. It is time to take over and tell yourself you can do it again. To my young ladies watching me, you cannot just give up. To my young ladies who failed in the school, you couldn't do, you couldn't pass. Other passed. It doesn't matter. If you want to try it again, try it again. If there are other things you can aspire to do, do it. Anything you find yourself, do it well. Excel. Become better. You cannot be like everybody. You are you. And when you believe who you are, the power you carry, your strength and your knowledge, it gives you the strength to do and do it more. If it's a skill you want to learn, learn the skill. Don't rely on marriage. My husband will take care of me, because I've seen many people that believed in that and got married and they were messed up. Believe in yourself. Everyone, before you get married as a woman, go build yourself, find yourself before you can be. Because if you are not, you don't know who you are. If you are not established, if you don't have a foundation, if you have not built yourself and you enter into marriage, it will destroy you, because what they say or what they think about you is what you believe in. But if you believe in who you are, what you can do, what you are capable of, your strength and your weakness, it gives you the strength to do it more. I met a young lady that says that, "Mommy, I got married to this guy. He picked me from nowhere. He took out me education and all that. And now today, anytime he will insult me, he uses the background of my family to insult me. He uses the poverty. He uses how wretched I was. So anytime I dress up, he can look at me and say, look at you, if it wasn't me, would you have been here by now?" So mommy, I've lost myself, because I feel as if without him, I am nothing. He can tell me that if it wasn't him that got married to me, no man would have even seen me worthy to be a wife. I said, no, you have accepted him to be saying that to you. You have accepted the words he's bringing, because he can see you are weak. He can see you don't even know yourself or believe in yourself. Yes, he got married to you, but not for favor. He didn't get married to you because he was favoring you. No, he got married to you because there was something good in you that he needed in his life. Stop believing in yourself and tell him, I may be poor, or you met me poor. It doesn't mean I'll continue to be poor. And thank you for coming to be in my life. Thank you for your support. But that doesn't mean you are the God of my life. I know who I am. I'm picking myself up. I'm taking a step. And I'm telling you, that man will begin to value and respect who you are. Find yourself. Don't kill yourself in that situation. Don't believe what they say. Believe in what God is saying about you. Remember, the real woman in me, we are here to empower, to motivate, to tell you who you are, what you can do, who you are, where you are, and where you can be. With the grace of God, with the power of God, we are getting there. I thank God for your life, and I'm grateful for your life. This is the Real Woman in Me show. I'm your lady, Reverend Mrs. Charlotte Odro. I'm telling you, every Thursday, 12 p.m., the married table. Watch me on Facebook, The Real Woman in Me Official. And on Instagram, The Real Woman in Me _ every Thursday, 12 p.m., we are live talking about marriage and relationship. And every Thursday, 11 p.m. to 12 a.m., Midnight War on the same platform, Facebook, The Real Woman in Me Official, and Instagram, The Real Woman in Me _ every Thursday. Join me and let's pray, and your life will never be the same. My name is Lady Reverend Mrs. Charlotte Odro, and this is the Real Woman in Me show. Thank you for staying with me. Next week, we're coming by the grace of God, and your life will never be the same. To my crew, God bless you. To my husband, Apostle Dr. Solomon Odro, God bless you. To all the beautiful men of God, women of God, and all those that pray and support me. To my followers, to those who are watching me, God bless you. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. Remember, on the 7th of May, just this Saturday, all of us, let's meet at Kumasi Asekwa Shopping Mall. Come there. Live Event Center is inside the mall. Come, 3 p.m. sharp. You can't miss it. I'm the woman. Come, let's have an encounter with God. I invite all of you to come and have an encounter with the Holy Spirit. A time with the Holy Spirit. A time with God. It's at Asekwa Shopping Mall. Live Event Center. Come, and your life will never be the same. I love you, but Jesus loves you more. Be blessed and stay tuned till we meet next week. It's a blessing. Bye.
Hello, Kumasi. Reverend Dr. Mrs. Charlotte Odro, the Real Woman in Me, Walandewa Santimemu, Women Behind Closed Doors Prayer Summit, Kumasi Edition.
Something is going to work in your system.
Asentini say, I'm the woman. Sa oba eka pununi tum. Na okoni nkoto dwani mu mpai bomwa. ensentreni sisi enunti ensese wi wo ho frem eye memendei 7th May 2022 area no miensa gede live event center Kumasi shopping mall asokwa eye free oba send WhatsApp dia chasa wo beba ene dia siesie wachia petna bre amount 055 23 69 403. A women behind closed doors prayer summit Kumasi edition. Oba Kentino Oba Kolonko to Jenim Never debate.